Hi there, Martha Masharia here. I pray that you are doing well. So I'm on my marriage series. As I had stated in my first video, I've been married for 19 years. I thank God for 19 years. I really do. So I'm the visionary of Woman Transformed, a ministry that encourages women to be who God created them to be. I believe that every woman given the opportunity can positively impact generations. I am an author and I'm in the process of also recording a song. So I really thank God for his faithfulness in my life. So I think I did number 2. So number 3, and as I had stated before, these are in no particular order. There is no one that's more important than the other one. They're just not in no particular order. So number 3 is pick your battles. Pick your battles. I know a lot of times this is a statement that you probably have heard said multiple times. Pick your battles. Now I'll give you maybe 2 things that I've, maybe 3 that I have noted that people would fight over that we've never had a problem with. Number 1, toothpaste. I've had people talk about, oh, he was pressing the toothpaste in the middle, he'd leave the toothpaste on the sink, okay, or like right on top there. That to me shouldn't be an issue. It shouldn't be a fight. You shouldn't have a blow out war because of toothpaste, really. The second one that I have had many times is is toilet roll. Toilet roll, like, okay, so when I got married, it didn't matter to me how the toilet roll looked. Was it coming from under or on top? I mean, but my husband, the toilet roll needs common sense. The toilet roll should come from the top, like, you pull it out. And I'm like, okay, fine, this is the way you want me to do it, let's do it. It shouldn't be an issue that causes so many problems in toilet rolls, really. Third thing is making beds. Let me explain something to you. If you're newly married, or if you're gonna get or if you're single looking forward to getting married, the definition of making a bed between a man and his wife are 2 totally different things. The way a husband makes his bed, his definition of bed making is very different from the definition of a wife's bed making. So please don't make this an issue. If you're fighting over these small things and and let me not call them small, because for some people they are big, for some people they are big. So I'm just telling you some of the things that you're probably gonna deal with in your life, and maybe you should, it's a process of growing out, but just pick your battles. Some of those things, don't fight over them. There are 2 major things that, or let's say 1 major thing that I have noted that creates a lot of problems is money. And I'll probably talk that at another point where people fight concerning money. And that's a major fight. And there is ways you can go around, and I'll teach at another point about money. But you do not have to fight over money either. But really, people do get separate and divorced because of money. It happens. So I'll deal with that later, but pick your battles, okay? Some things are quite unnecessary to fight over. Also, learn one of the ways of avoiding or picking your battles is how you address those things. So if somebody didn't do toilet roll, if they are so used to doing it coming from under and not on top, just address it like you're dealing with a grown-up. Maybe it's your husband and he comes from, it's not the toilet roll is not being pulled out properly. Just address it like he's a grown-up and not a child. Don't yell, okay? Bed making. I can promise you, generally, the definitions are different of bed making. So wives, don't make this a big issue. Don't, go and make it, or, just deal with it. It's not an issue. Don't let it be like you have such a bad day because the bed was not made to your standards. Listen, I was in boarding school for years. So the way I make the bed is very different from the way my husband makes the bed. Okay, not he makes our bed. I have tucked corners. They have to have some, triangular. I just make them that way because in boarding school that's what I learned. But he didn't go to boarding school, so I mean, And for some husbands, the way they make beds is not making them. That's why I say definitions are different. And if you have a problem with that, just address it in a way that you're not irritated and then you come and say blurt out stuff. It's not gonna go well. What was the other thing that I had said that people have issues with? Toothpaste and cleanliness and things like that. If it is a problem for you, then just sit down and have a talk like two grown people. Don't yell at anybody. Nobody's a child in the house. So just sit down and have a conversation like two grown people who are in a marriage. Okay, so again, pick your battles. That would be my number 3. Number 4 is coming soon. All right. Again, have a wonderful day. I am a believer in marriages flourishing. I know marriages flourish, but marriage is work. Your marriage cannot flourish if you don't put effort, and both of you putting effort into it. Okay. Thank you for taking your time to listen to me. And until next time, this has been Martha Masharia saying bye for now.